Greetings, geeks. Welcome to episode 917 of Geeks in Space. I am Rob Commander Takamalda, and I am once again joined in pretend low Earth orbit by the one and only Chris DeBona.
Hi.
And the equally unique, but second for no particular reason, Robert Roseboom.
Hello.
If he's always second, that says something. Just saying.
But I'm equally unique.
Yeah.
So
it's like the thing, you know how in credits of movies where they have the two names and like the two stars, but like there's one that the star is lower but left, and then the second star is higher but right. Like, can you imagine the dumb arguments that lawyers have about that crap?
There's like, go ahead.
My last name starts with R. You know, Chris's last name starts with D. I've been in the public school system. I'm used to going last. You know how that works.
Yeah. I always liked.
Wasn't there a lot of S's and
a lot of V's?
In
V's. Bunden. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I always liked being M because that's right in the dead center of the alphabet. But again, in our school,
it's like you went to school with a Swedish chef. You know,
they did bork everything up.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Let's see what we got on the list. Oh, did you guys see the video of the hippo? This is a 2-second thing that I just saw, and it kind of scared the tar out of me. And we've talked a lot over the years about like hippo populations and like the what was it, the Pablo Escobar hippos?
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
And we've talked about how the American, government during the spin up of the dams and the buildup of American agriculture, they had thought about having hippos be the main meat animal, but they were too mean. So,
Chris, can you show us the video? Or
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, it's just
Here
not.
we go.
There we go. Look yeah,
man!
Look at that guy!
Look at him go!
Holy cow!
That guy's a monster.
They went out for
the article was only funny because the guy was smiling in the video, but the only reason he was smiling is because that was after the boat had got started and he knew they were going to outrun him. Before then, he was clearly terrified.
That is a big animal, man.
Right?
It's amazing. Is it like a shallow river? Is he jumping off the bottom, or is he?
Yeah, he's pushing himself off.
Swimming like a. This is his breaststroke.
He's launching.
No, they sink. So he's running down the bottom of the river and jumping up out.
That's crazy. I wonder if there's a better video out there.
There's tons of videos of hippos chasing boats. You just type it into YouTube. You can watch it all day.
Yeah, that's better than what I have been watching. Although I had a Jeff Bates moment. I was watching a video about the history of the Romanovs and the Habsburgs.
As you do.
Not together, they're separate videos, but I felt very Batesian,
Does Bates even watch videos?
He experiences them.
Oh, I would think he just reads
I bet you he edits people's scripts about the Habsburgs at this point, right?
And now he has people for that.
Yeah, he's got people for that.
Right.
Mr. Executive.
That's right. So let's see. NASA, we got our standard Voyager 2 story, but
still plug it along.
Yeah, they turned off some more stuff, so they think it's going to run for another year. Oh, there we go. Yeah. There's my screenshot.
I guess they don't need the speaker blaring out AC/DC and the record album anymore.
Right. Out there, nobody really knows about Back in Black.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of the chords. I don't have to move my hand.
Yeah.
Anyway, I always love when Voyager shows up in the news, and the feeds know that about me.
Yeah, that's true.
So the feeds always know that whenever anything happens to Voyager,
you're gonna find out.
Daddy gets his updates. Let's see. We've got Chris. This is the cubic meter printer. Tell me why this is important.
I just thought it was cool. It's not important, but basically it's a really, really big 3D printer. Let me find a not crappy.
The picture was very impressive. I wonder how much it would cost you to print, like the amount of filament it would take to like.
Well, I mean, it comes down to the print size, but this is like 48 grand, I want to say, for this thing. And it's the size of one of those office pods, for doing meetings. You could sit in there, you could have 3D print like put over you like
around me, like a sheath.
Yeah. That's what people want, right?
Well, what they want now is people are pretty lazy with making their cosplay costumes. They just want to go in there, sit there, and then just have the costume built up around them.
Yeah.
All we got to do is convince people they need to live that hermit crab life, right? And then we charge them to sit in the booth to get a new shell.
Yeah, that's what they were beta testing in Superman 3.
Was it 3 or 4?
With the girl that turns into that's 3.
Yeah.
3.
The most terrifying movie of my childhood, perhaps, or up there at least.
Yeah, I'm trying to find an image from that. So of course I went right there. Oh, here it is. Open.
It's so sparkly.
And new page. There we go. This one here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That moment terrified me. We talked about that on the cast, didn't we?
I think so.
We did.
Did we watch that during
did.
We did do 3.
Moments?
Yeah.
We never did 4 because we don't hate ourselves.
Yeah.
So
which one was 4? That was
4 is the one with Sunman.
Yeah.
That was the one that Cannon did. So it had no budget, and he throws nuclear bombs into the sun.
Do you remember the Screen Gems? The Scream Gems logo? Yeah. So I was in Los Angeles doing some stuff, and I kept driving by this building, and I'm like, what is that? That logo is really familiar. And it's basically the old Scream Gems like office building, because it still has the logo up the top. It's really something. And I was like, wow, that speaks to me.
That speaks to you. Hey, are either of you guys looking for a new career? Because after those air traffic controllers freaked out and started quitting and stuff, now I guess they're hiring gamers, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm not that good at those air traffic control games, so I worry that. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, but those people,
you got to get them from somewhere.
Those people that play like top-down action games, like MOBAs and stuff, they should be able to like really be good at that.
Yeah,
they're good at paying attention for a really long time.
So I think really if you find someone who does really good at like tower siege games, I would imagine that is what you need as an air traffic controller,
that
right?
monkeys versus balloons game.
Yeah,
balloons. It's really fun.
Yeah.
I guess the problem with that is that like the way that those games keep you interested and engaged is by generally escalating the difficulty. So these air traffic controllers are going to eventually become very, very bored because it's going to be so rare that they get the endorphin thing from something wacky happening.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to have to figure out ways to like amp it up. So I'm thinking like in Space Invaders, where once in a while the UFO flies across the top, we're going to need to add like random chaos events into the system in order to freak them out, like when Godzilla attacks in SimCity, things like that. Like, so I'm looking for. I want to design those things. Is what I'm saying.
I mean, we could just have them maybe drink in the morning, or we can turn their screens upside down. There's all kinds of things we can do to make that job more difficult.
Yeah.
Not let them drink and do meth.
That's a good first start, I think.
Yep.
But give them lots of like energy drinks and get them sponsors like Twitch. They could just Twitch stream and like, hey fam, what's up, chat? I'm just bringing in a bunch of planes here at EWR, yo.
And then
just lining them up,
and they could screw over people like if they get tips. Yeah. Like I got. What do they call
thanks
it?
for $10, bud. I'll make that plane go around.
What do they call it on Twitch when they give like tokens or something or subs?
You could sell preferred landing tokens, right?
Yeah.
So
exactly.
You got a FedEx plane coming in with your stuff. Maybe it comes in first.
Looks like BG703 is going around again. Thanks, fam.
They just pinged low fuel, but they didn't give me $10. Like EWR 43.
They got to be part of Big Balls Nation if they want to get to land and be.
Come on, Big Balls Nation. Thanks for the subs, chat.
Oh, we got a super chat.
Twitch, so.
Yeah,
this is the oldest podcast. It's not the oldest Twitch stream.
No. Just because we were doing this in the 90s, back in the late 20th century, back before we had invented such elaborate things. Hey, is anybody shocked that Zuckerberg's yacht didn't help a boat?
So I looked into this.
I'm a little shocked.
It's not as bad as it sounds, but it's bad.
So it's not as bad as it sounds, but I think it's still pretty bad. Yeah. So what happened was there was a mayday. The Coast Guard, responded to them on the radio, and they turned it into a general assistance call. Right.
Now, what's the difference between mayday and general assistance?
Mayday ships are obligated to render aid.
And to be clear, they almost never would do that to someone. I don't even know if they could legally do it.
You can't legally.
Code of the sea is that when you get a call like this, you come and get it regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you're doing.
So a call for general assistance is less demanding, and here's the part where it's like, I don't know, Zuck, what a fuck up you are, because when it switched to general assistance, he's like, oh no, we weren't monitoring that channel, and it's like, I'm sorry, that's some bullshit, because on a boat that size, he's got not just one or two, but like 3 radios in the main navigation deck, at the radio deck, and any fly bridges where you have your officers on the watch. They've got a radio, and one of them, like by law, is going to be on channel 16. So
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
So it's like, Zuck could have been the Carpathia. Instead, he chose to be the people who ignore.
He wasn't even on the boat.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's his
I know.
He's in charge.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
The buck stops there. He's the CEO, bitch, right?
I would see it more likely if he was on the boat, quite frankly.
Mm-hmm.
But because he wasn't on the boat, that's just some bullshit.
Yeah, that means
just some people who didn't want to help.
I mean, I would rotate out that staff. That captain should not be in charge. There's no world where, we weren't listening to the emergency frequency.
Yeah. Well, the best case scenario is exactly that. He's being truthful. They fucked up by not listening to the radio, which is a pretty.
But that's not how they said it. They're like, well, we weren't monitoring that frequency at that time, so we didn't get the general assistance call. And it's a general assistance call. It's not like a SOS. And it's like, you're fired.
Yeah. That boat wasn't actively sinking.
Yeah.
It was just adrift in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, they're fine. They're fine.
It's okay.
And we checked because we were currently streaming ads to them, so it was fine. Whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Mental jerks.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, China has been coming out ahead in a lot of ways.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So it's like a Oreo with chicken inside it?
Chicken goo inside it.
You're spoiling this.
I'm just amazed.
Yeah. So this is a story that apparently in China, they have Kentucky Fried Chicken flavored Oreos.
Well, soon.
This has got to be like an AI joke, right? This is like the Chinese saying, let's see what the Americans will believe,
The article says
Americans.
If you're not all sold on the chicken, you can get them in a multi-pack, just to try them out.
A bucket.
Yep. Yeah. So it's best of all.
And also, that bucket size is strange, isn't it?
I mean,
like it doesn't look like a normal
the size of the
bucket.
cookie.
I think that
the cookies are just enormous.
You know what? That's my.
I figured the cookie. I figured they were taking artistic liberties with the cookie.
But no, most most meals in China are served family style, so that's the communal cookie.
That box is one cookie.
Are we looking at 3 breast pieces? But that would make the bucket like yay big, but the buckets are like this big. Or are we looking at like 3 nuggets? So it's like basically a Dixie cup sized,
You know what?
Because
I think
if they're
really weird,
if they're
Chris,
nugget sized, that makes sense for that cookie because that's just a slightly larger.
Your
Oreo
head
cookie.
right now is smaller than that cookie. Think about it, man. I mean, anything is possible.
I zoomed in on the image, so we.
Wait,
but Colonel Sanders' head.
Wait a minute.
Colonel
Sanders' use
head.
technology to change the size of a digital image.
We have 2 index Colonel Sanders heads in the image.
Yeah, that's
3?
a problem.
No, just
one
2,
is standard size,
right?
one is shrunken.
One
and
is
so
extra tasty.
we have to determine. Listen, we have to determine if these are nuggets breast pieces or like the corner of a thigh.
You don't think that they just have an
and
AI
if
algorithm
this is
to
a
generate
standard
chicken?
Oreo diameter, right? What does that imply for this? That means this is not even a Dixie cup. This is like one of those little cups they have at the dentist office.
This is their new product, micro nuggets.
But then they'd have a micro nugget. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
Nugget shots.
I'm sorry. I find this image to be extremely deceptive. And if I were the Chinese authorities,
you'd lock this down.
They're bringing out their, the guys who come out when they put melamine inside baby powder.
I bought a box of cookie dough flavored Oreos. And
yes, you do.
And one of my kids ate the entire box before I got a single one, and I have never seen them since.
Okay.
And like they're not even they were on Amazon, and now they were like a special limited run. So I'm never gonna know if cookie dough flavored Oreos are good or not. In my house, this is similar to there was a Pickle Rick flavored Pringles, and they were delicious, and I loved them. And now we got one can, and they've never existed since. Must have been like a test marketing thing. So anyway, all I'm saying is that this might have just become my holy grail. Guys, how's your anime doing?
So, there isn't much to this story.
I don't understand this story. What is this story?
So this guy is just, as far as I can tell, is pissed
off.
Super weeb. His anime was region locked, I think.
Oh.
But for some reason, he blamed that on the governor.
Well, I mean, he passed the law.
It was related to the age verification laws or something, but the article is very unclear.
Yeah. The point they make is they have his entire message that he left.
Yeah.
And it's pretty unhinged.
It's amazing.
And I don't know why you would leave that to a government authority and not think at least someone would call you to ask about it.
Right. It's being recorded. Like, it's being recorded. You're leaving a voicemail.
I don't know which ones of you sons of a... Wait, is that my beep sound? No. Anyway, I don't know which one of you sons of a beeps has passed this mother beeping bill to get this damn beep blocking my mother beeping anime, but you whole beep mother beepers need to unpass this beep, Osment said, according to the affidavit. I'm beeping stab every god beep one of you beepies. Unlock my beeping anime. So there you go.
Yeah, man's passionate about his anime.
I mean,
he's a weeb's got a weeb,
He doesn't know if he's going to get the One Piece.
Is weeb the right word? I don't know if I'm using it right. I don't want to come down on a sub community,
I don't know what's offensive and what's not within those communities, because
well, it's like I don't mind calling people nerd because I'm a nerd. I don't mind calling people geek because I'm a geek. But True. Am I offending weebs?
I'm offended by most things you say, but that just
really?
Is me. Yo, yeah.
Oh, okay, well, I'll give you a hug later.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll feel so much better.
An apology,
I'll feel so much better. Then I'll unlock your fucking anime. This was kind of sad. The missing underscore story.
This story, I can't believe. So this whole guy is accused of basically child pornography. He was sending stuff. The person in question sending stuff on Kick. I think 12-year-old girl, underage girl for sure.
Man.
So they ran a request for his information. His name is one of the dragon calls from Skyrim.
Oh.
But someone got it before him, so he put 2 underscores in his. They were looking for 1 underscore. They mistyped it. Sent his information, which wasn't him. He was arrested, prosecuted, found guilty, spent 18 months in prison until he was looking at his appeal, looked at all of it, looked at the paperwork. He's like, that's not even my name. Sent it back to them. They found the real perpetrator. I don't know how he went to prison.
Yeah.
That's how little evidence I guess you need to have in some cases to actually go to prison.
What state was this in? Where was this?
Was it Canada?
In Canada.
I think it was Newfoundland, but
Manitou, maybe?
Oh, maybe Manitoba?
It began in Madison, Wisconsin, and eventually
Oh.
extended to Halifax, Canada.
There you go.
Buzz
Yeah.
Rodon. Okay.
Like that's awful. It does go to prove kind of that thing. Like if it's think of the children, like once you say think of the children, like a lot of the safety precautions that we normally apply, like that's how they rationalize that guy not having his anime anymore, I'm sure. Is that there's an age verification law that was passed because we have to think of the children, and that turns off the rational part of your brain.
A little bit like the satanic panic that we
yeah,
sort of grew up
think
with.
of the children.
Yeah.
South Park had it right. And
so yeah, they found absolutely nothing on this guy, on any of his equipment, nothing.
they had the wrong guy.
They just had the past evidence and, linked it to him, which it wasn't.
That stinks.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Brandon Clamy.
All right, is this Brazil? Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, that's because, the famous
paperwork
typo that Archibald Tuttle or Archibald Buttle.
So he's you got a problem with your ducks?
Got a problem with your ducks. So yeah.
You had one more story, Chris?
Yeah. Let me it's just I thought of you when I saw this. One of my colleagues at the new job.
Is it a doom story?
It is a doom story. Where did it go? Gosh. GitHub. Okay, here it is. One sec. So it's Doom, but it uses MS Paint via the copy paste buffer.
Okay.
To get the images up on screen.
That's efficient.
It's a very silly thing. That's all.
Oh, all right. All right. Well, it doesn't even look cool. They should have at least run it through a filter to make it look like an MS Paint drawing.
Well, that would have been next level for sure.
That's 2.0.
Let's see if he has a video of it. He should. I'll tell him he should put a video up. All right. Well, anyway, there you go. That's all. Just another way of playing Doom. Not on a pregnancy test. Not on a.
No, we need more.
Chain,
more Doom ways.
Tamagotchi. Yeah.
I gotta tell you, when we can start playing it on pregnancy tests, that's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be the.
Didn't we have?
Well, no, we did that. We had.
Did we?
I thought we had Wolfenstein
on
a pregnancy test.
Yeah.
Game on a pregnancy test. Here we go.
Boop. If you defeat the cock demons, you're not pregnant anymore. They banned those in Texas too.
Yeah, really.
This is Plan D.
Unlock my freaking Doom pregnancy test.
Yeah. Have you guys got any media worth mentioning?
There. So there you go. Playing on
a Doom on a pregnancy test.
Oh.
We truly have embraced the future.
Yep,
RAM costs $2,000 for 32 gigs now, but
but not if it's 14 kilobytes at a time on a pregnancy test. So.
I watched Evil Dead Burn. Did you watch that one yet, Rob?
Is it good?
So Rob and I were having this conversation last week after you had to rush off, but
sorry.
No, whatever. I think we're in agreement that with an Evil Dead movie in particular, you kind of need a little bit of humor.
Yeah.
And this movie doesn't really have a lot of humor, but as a horror movie, it's a good, fine demon monster kind of horror movie.
It is technically a horror movie.
It's a very horror movie.
Oh, really?
It's like a bunch of kids. One of them dies. And then so then his widowed wife and brother and brother's girlfriend go and have to go back to the family home, and it turns out Grandpa had copies of the Necronomicon on tape and stuff. And
you do.
Yeah, as you do. And then it's just demons escalating attack. There's some really gross dog stuff, and some abuse of the elderly kind of stuff. But it's, as far as a horror movie goes, if it didn't have the Evil Dead baggage, I probably wouldn't have watched it. But I want a little bit of humor in my Evil Dead.
Yeah, I don't need it to be as schlocky as Army of Darkness, right? Frankly, which is a little too schlocky.
It's a little schlocky.
That's not even a horror movie anymore.
But I need a just a taste of it, just a whiff, an aroma of that in my
giggle.
Evil Dead movie.
A stink.
Just a giggle. 72 Hours is Kevin Hart and a bunch of Saturday Night Live actors go to it's so dumb. He's an ad executive and he's losing touch with the youth, and he accidentally gets in on a group text, like a misnumbered group text with a bunch of young guys planning a bachelor party. So he goes with them to their bachelor party to do market research. And of course they like get into, they do drugs and drink and get mixed up with the mob.
Illegal drugs?
Yeah, the best kind.
Whoa.
Yep. It's awful. But what's not awful is The Food of the Gods.
I like that movie.
It's not a good movie, but it's really fun.
I mean,
The Food of the Gods?
The special
Not the
effects.
Fruit of the Gods, the
Yeah.
food.
The special effects are very special.
They're
Like an
not special enough.
cannibalism,
It's like special effects like Night of the Lupus, kind of.
enormous killer chicken. I'm gonna skip this one.
No, you should download it and just scrub through and watch the forced perspective shots of like rats overrunning town, the house and stuff.
Mhm.
It's funny for what it is. It's like The Stuff meets Night of the Lupus.
So, do you remember the movie The Craft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the witches and the rest. There was a movie that came out last year called Forbidden Fruits, which is kind of
I
like
have
what
that.
this year.
I have that in my to watch list. Is it any good?
I think it's worth watching. It's interesting. I'm not
That's
going
the
to say
one-
it's
All
awesome.
the actresses are like the girls are named.
Oh
like
yeah, they're all
Apple
like
and Pear or whatever.
incredible. Yeah, they're all, but all of them are like rising stars and all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rest.
yeah.
And you're like, there's a lot of talent on screen. It's kind of a weird story. So that's all.
No,
I think it's worth it though.
All right,
I'm not going to tell you more about it.
I've got it on my list.
It's got like a YouTuber, Emma Chamberlain.
Yeah, it was recommended by one of my feeds. I don't know
It's
which
cherry,
one.
apple, pumpkin, pickle, and fig. Yeah.
Cool.
And then Sharon, but whatever.
Yeah. I also watched In the Gray, which Guy Ritchie now seems to make a new movie about every 5 minutes.
Yeah, and you can tell because he's going to have that scene where he slows down when somebody kicks somebody in the chest or whatever. Yeah.
The thing about In the Gray, it's Henry Cavill and Jake Gyllenhaal, and they're like the coolest secret agent kind of guys, and they're like they're collecting debt like from like a billionaire. And so they have to like set up like heist. It's like the first half of the movie is all like heist setup.
In a Guy Ritchie movie?
I know, right? So it's completely out of character. But it's just like pretty people looking cool.
Yeah, I mean that's what he does. Yeah, and good on him. He does a very good job. And I guess the next season of The Gentleman is coming out on one of the streaming services, Blumper.
On the Blumpers.
Yeah.
The first half of the movie is very watchable and very fun. But everybody's like so stern and strict. And then the last like 25 minutes of it, I couldn't tell you anything that happened because it's just people running and being shot at with machine guns, and it's so boring.
Yeah.
That was.
I admit it's getting to the point where I kind of, if I'm tired, I'll fall asleep by the end of it.
I fall asleep.
I'm like,
if you're in a machine gun as your plot device, I'm gonna completely zone out and check my phone or whatever.
But it's got Fisher Stevens, so we can get some good short circuit jokes.
It did have Fisher Stevens, and I thought about hacking the planet.
Zero cool acid burn.
Yeah. What's hacking a Gibson? Is that
hacking a Gibson?
Yeah, I thought about hacking a Gibson a lot. But yeah, Fisher Stevens is in it, and he's like the toady to the mobster. He's the toady accountant to the mobster.
He plays a good toady.
And
he was in Succession. He was good in that.
Yeah. Speaking of Succession, I watched Super Troopers 2 because we were discussing.
Wait, stop.
Yeah,
stop.
I know.
Speaking of Succession, I watched Super Troopers 2.
Brian Cox is the sergeant in Super Troopers, and also he is Roy Logan.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll
give it to you.
So they are literally 100%, and I was not sure if I was
Wait,
going to.
did you watch 2 or 3?
I watched 2 because 3 is coming out, and I wanted to see.
You don't want to
lose
miss
context.
anything in 3. You know, what if you were confused?
Yeah.
Because you missed something in 2.
Well, yeah. Okay. So without looking it up, Chris, I asked Rob this question. Super Troopers 1 came out in the year 2001 or something like that.
Wow.
What year do you think Super Troopers 2 came out in?
It was like 10, 15 years later.
Oh, okay. So both Rob and I were like, Super Troopers 2 must have come out in like 2006 or something.
No, there was a
2005.
huge. I thought there was like a whole Patreon campaign around it, Kickstarter.
Was there?
Or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a bad movie.
Oh no, I'm sure. I mean, the first one had its moments.
Yeah, the first one's got some charm. The best joke though in the second one, whoever the big guy is, he's just eating M&Ms. He's eating M&Ms, and they look at him. He's like, "Are you even chewing? Are you even chewing those?" And he's like, "What's the point? They all go to the same place." For some reason, that just killed me. That was the funniest joke in the whole movie. But it was weird seeing Brian Cox play that character when, after whatever 4 seasons of Succession, I'm like, I think of you as a completely different dude now.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Okay, that was all I had on my list.
Okay.
Anybody have anything to recommend to me? Except you got Forbidden Fruits, which is on my to-do list. Maybe I'll try to get through that today. I'm also
recommends a strong word.
Yeah, all right. I'm halfway through The Last House, or The Last Home, The Last House, so I got to finish that, and then I was going to watch Forbidden Fruits.
A family suddenly sealed inside their home must work together to survive against the dwindling resources and ominous threat keeping them trapped.
Like, you've seen movies that are like, I thought of this during COVID, and this might be the most.
Or I can't afford more than one set.
Well, yeah, but this might be the most like COVID coded metaphor kind of movie that I've seen in a while.
There's a whole supernatural series about these people who are locked in a town that's still going on right now.
The Stephen King one, or
no, different. So this is just another in those lines.
Yeah.
What was the Scarlet Witch when she trapped everyone in the
WandaVision?
WandaVision, not Pleasantville, not The Truman Show, but WandaVision.
Yeah. Vision Quest is season 3 of that thing, and that's coming out very soon. And I got to tell you, I'm really looking forward to that.
Okay, but isn't she dead? Isn't everyone dead?
So the second season was Agatha All Along, and that just followed Agatha Harkness. And then the third season is Vision Quest, and that's going to just follow Vision. But the thing that
Vision, like White Vision, Power Vision.
Who the hell knows?
It's White Power Vision. Is that the canonical comic book name?
I don't know that that's what they called him, but I mean, I guess you could ask Paul Bettany. No, it's actually, the premise for it is really good. They've got James Spader back to play Ultron.
Oh, that's nice.
And they got they're apparently Dummy and Friday. Basically, it's all of the AIs that Tony Stark created.
Okay.
They're all coming back to have that's what it's going to be, Vision dealing with his stuff, but it's all of Tony Stark's AIs as sort of the ensemble, which is a really cool and fun idea.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen. Do we have anything else we wish to share before we go about our busy and exciting and fun days?
No.
Okie dokie. Then I'm going to press the button. Thank you, Chris DeBona.
Bye.
Thank you, Rob Roseboom.
See ya.
That was episode 917 of Geeks in Space. I was Rob Commander Taco Maldo. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.